Stop now if you're doing this to your penis. If you appreciate your anatomy, this video is for you. I'm Dr. Leena Patel, and today we're going to discuss 10 things you should never do to your penis. Hey everyone. I specialize in a field that focuses on male reproductive health, and I want to emphasize the importance of taking care of this aspect of your well-being. It's crucial to prioritize your health in this area. In this video, I will discuss 10 essential practices for maintaining optimal penile health that you may not be aware of. Be sure to stay tuned for number 10, as it will certainly catch you off guard. Before we dive into the video, I'd like to request a favor from all of you. If you've been keeping up with my content for a while, be sure to subscribe to the channel. And if you're already subscribed, don't forget to click the notification bell. I consistently create content on this channel, and it can be overwhelming to keep up with everything. However, I want to ensure you don't miss out on valuable education. I've noticed that only 20% of viewers are subscribed, so I kindly ask you to subscribe and share this channel with your friends. It truly makes a difference in spreading knowledge and helping people worldwide access the education they deserve. First and foremost, it's crucial to pay attention to your genital health. Many may not be aware, but the functioning of your penis serves as an indicator of your overall health. We examine men who begin experiencing difficulties with erections and track these individuals for 7 years following the onset of their issues. It's notable that 14% of them may experience a heart attack during this period. We often refer to erectile dysfunction as a warning sign, but I prefer to view it as an indicator of overall health. When a man has robust erections and a healthy desire, it reflects positively on various aspects of his body. It suggests good blood circulation, well-functioning hormones, a responsive nervous system, and a stable psychological state. It's important to ensure that you're not experiencing undue stress and that you're avoiding any substances that could potentially impact your penile health. That leads me to the second point. Avoid attempting any do-it-yourself solutions for your genital health. I've encountered a wide range of claims, and I can assure you there are no safe-at-home solutions that will effectively increase size or girth. There isn't any formula that will lead to immediate growth, regardless of what advertisements may claim. I recall encountering an advertisement featuring an individual claiming that pouring apple cider vinegar on their penis resulted in immediate growth. It struck me as nonsensical, yet I recognize the desperation surrounding male health issues. Many individuals are keen to find solutions for concerns such as size or erectile function. Unfortunately, numerous remedies are unverified, potentially unsafe, and could lead to harm. Here are a few examples for you. One method is jelqing. Jelqing involves individuals using their hands to apply pressure and perform stretches on their penis, which may lead to an increase in length. This presents a significant concern, as frequently engaging in such behavior can result in minor fractures of the penis over time, leading to injury, which may ultimately contribute to erectile dysfunction. You can consult any specialist in this field. We've all noticed young men who have been overdoing it with jelqing, and you all understand this, don't you? If I suggest to a man that he should take action for his health, he's not going to approach it with anything less than full commitment. He's going to push it too far, and that could lead to injury, resulting in permanent damage to your penis. Please reconsider your decision. Another instance involves individuals using homemade constriction bands. I believe that in my video about constriction bands, I discussed an incident where an individual placed a construction nut on his penis, necessitating the use of a jiggly saw from the fire department to remove it in the emergency room. Listen, I'm being serious here. He seemed, in my opinion, transformed when he donned it. He lost consciousness, and by the time he arrived, there was significant swelling, making it impossible to remove it. Another individual had taken a plastic Coke bottle. He had fashioned a ring from a plastic Coke bottle and found it lodged on his penis. It is not advisable. Purchase a constriction band. You can find one for around $20 on Amazon. It is significantly more secure. They are designed for safe and easy removal. Thirdly, maintain cleanliness. It's widely understood that maintaining cleanliness is important, yet there are instances where individuals with a foreskin may overlook the necessity of retracting it for proper hygiene. This oversight can result in conditions such as balanitis, which involves infections of the foreskin and can lead to significant discomfort. It's important to consistently take the time to retract the foreskin and ensure proper cleaning in that area. If you're unable to retract it, that could indicate an issue. Correct. Although penile cancer is quite uncommon, there are instances where individuals may develop cancer on their penis, and due to an inability to retract their foreskin, they may not be aware of it. It's important to ensure that you can retract your foreskin comfortably. If you're unable to, be sure to consult with your specialist or your physician. In some cases, reversal may be achieved through the application of a topical cream or the use of a minor device, or circumcision might be considered as an option. Ultimately, it's important to ensure you can retract, clean the area thoroughly, examine your anatomy, and return everything to its original position. In that context, I would recommend steering clear of harsh cleaning methods, as many individuals tend to use heavily scented or potent soaps, which can lead to irritation. The skin on your penis should not be subjected to harsh washing techniques, correct? It's important to maintain cleanliness by allowing soapy water to flow through, ensuring there's no buildup and keeping the area clean, but be gentle in your approach. Avoid washing or rubbing it too forcefully, as this can lead to skin irritation and potentially cause lacerations. First and foremost, it's crucial to pay attention to any pain or other warning signs that may arise. If you notice any issues with your genital health, it's important to consult with your healthcare provider. Please pay attention to it. At times, this may indicate the presence of a sexually transmitted infection. At times, this may indicate the presence of a urinary tract infection. Seeing blood in the urine can indicate a kidney stone, bladder stone, or, in more serious cases, cancer. It might be a case of bladder cancer or penile cancer, especially if you notice an ulcer or ulceration in that area. Please do not overlook this matter. I understand that visiting a healthcare professional can be challenging, especially when it involves discussing sensitive issues and feeling exposed. It's natural to worry about being judged, particularly if you've had unprotected sex. However, prioritizing your health is essential, and seeking help is a crucial step in that process. If you feel uncomfortable, I encourage you to seek another provider. Our primary goal is your safety and well-being. One of the most heartbreaking experiences I've encountered involves individuals who overlooked ulcers on their penis, leading to a diagnosis of penile cancer. Penile cancer exhibits a high level of aggressiveness. It is extremely uncommon. Throughout my career, I've encountered only a few instances of this condition, as it is quite uncommon. However, when it does occur, it can be extremely alarming and distressing, often leading individuals to overlook it due to its frightening nature. Many individuals are hesitant to seek treatment for concerns related to their genital health. However, addressing issues early on can lead to significantly less intervention compared to delaying care. Number 5, maintain control and prioritize safety. There is nothing more appealing than practicing safe sex. If you engage in sexual activity without concerns about STDs or pregnancy, you can truly embrace the experience without reservations. Embracing vulnerability can lead to fulfilling intimate experiences, so it's essential to always prioritize safety. There are numerous methods to ensure safety during sexual activity. There are numerous varieties of condoms available. It's essential to explore different options to determine what works best for your needs. The slimmest option, the one that provides the most comfort. Involve your partner in the process, but prioritize safety at all times. When it comes to safety, it's crucial to maintain control. Why maintain control? Because incidents such as penile fracture can occur. If you engage in very vigorous sexual activity and your penis is erect, It can bend if you accidentally strike the pubic bone. This can occur if you withdraw and make contact with the pubic bone rather than the vagina. Such an incident may lead to a fracture of the penis, which constitutes a surgical emergency. In such cases, it's essential to visit the emergency room, as we will need to take you to the operating room to address that tear appropriately. In such cases, the outer lining of the erectile tissue, or the tunica albuginea, may become torn, necessitating repair. If you choose not to address the issue and instead wait at home, there's a significant chance that approximately half of those who do so will experience erectile dysfunction over time. Therefore, it's advisable to seek emergency care for surgical repair to preserve your ability to maintain erections, rather than facing potential complications with erectile dysfunction in the future. You'll be aware when a fracture occurs. Typically, when this occurs, you may notice a popping sound, experience considerable pain, and observe significant swelling resembling the size of an eggplant. It's crucial for you to keep a handle on things. It's important to maintain a firm grip on your partner's hips to help regulate the pace and angle of your movements. This approach can prevent any unfortunate incidents and support the integrity of your erections. Additionally, using lubricant can be quite beneficial. It's crucial to emphasize the significance of proper lubrication. And everyone, lubricant can be enjoyable. It enhances the experience, adding a level of pleasure. It's important to understand that a lack of lubrication doesn't necessarily indicate an issue with your partner. This is a typical aspect of the aging process. As women transition through perimenopause and menopause, they often experience a decrease in lubrication. Additionally, younger women may also face similar challenges due to factors such as medications, genetics, or a range of other influences. It does not indicate a lack of arousal. Number 6. Avoid excessive heat. Now, what do I mean by avoiding excessive heat? It's important to maintain a cooler environment for your testicles. The reason testicles are located outside the male body, while ovaries are situated internally, is due to the necessity for an optimal temperature for sperm production. Exposing your testicles to excessive wet heat can result in alterations to your body's sperm production capabilities, potentially leading to infertility and affecting testosterone levels. It's advisable to limit exposure to jacuzzis, steam rooms, and similar environments. It's advisable to minimize your contact with them. Additionally, when seated or using a laptop, it's advisable to place something between your genitals and the device. It's best to store your phone in your back pocket rather than the front pocket, as these devices emit heat that can impact your testicular health. Number 7. Treat it with care. What do I mean by treating it with care? It's important to approach self-pleasure with care and gentleness to avoid any potential discomfort or injury. Practices such as intense gripping during self-pleasure, which I've mentioned previously, involve a vigorous approach to stimulation. Engaging in such activities is unique and cannot be duplicated by any other anatomical structures. It seems unlikely that this will be effective, doesn't it? Your body will adapt to that level of intensity and pressure, which is something that cannot be duplicated with another individual. It's possible that you may begin to experience difficulties with arousal or sustaining an erection due to the changes you're encountering. What I'm suggesting is to approach it gently, focusing on techniques that mimic the arousal you would experience with a partner. Incorporating lubricant can enhance the experience and allow you to fully enjoy the pleasure. Don't let it become a secretive, hurried experience that leaves you feeling embarrassed. Avoid smoking and prioritize your health. Listen up. Smoking can seriously harm your ability to maintain erections. Smoking is guaranteed to lead to erectile dysfunction. Avoid smoking. Individuals who smoke are at an increased risk of developing bladder cancer. I encounter this frequently. This cancer is particularly concerning due to the extensive use of cameras for examination within the bladder. At times, the surgical procedures we undertake are significant interventions that can profoundly alter your life. Your lifestyle plays a crucial role in your health. This is certainly not appealing. It requires time. Maintaining a healthy lifestyle is crucial for your penile health, even though it may not always be easy. Recall when I pointed out earlier that within 7 years, 14% of men experiencing erectile dysfunction may suffer a heart attack. Erectile dysfunction serves as an indicator of blood circulation. It reflects a multitude of factors. It's an indicator of your well-being. Maintaining your overall health is crucial for ensuring that your erections stay in good condition. Therefore, it is important to maintain a nutritious diet, refrain from excessive smoking or drug use, limit alcohol consumption, and engage in regular physical activity. Engaging in aerobic exercise and resistance training holds significant importance. Engaging in aerobic exercise enhances blood circulation, while resistance training effectively boosts testosterone levels. All of those factors are crucial, and I cannot emphasize them enough. If you're unsure where to begin, approach it gradually, taking one small step at a time. Engage in an action that is so straightforward that it demands your attention. This book, Atomic Habits, is truly remarkable. I will provide the link in the description. This model can be applied to various aspects of life, facilitating positive changes and improvements. Finally, it's important to reduce the stress that can affect your lifestyle, wouldn't you agree? It's not discussed often, yet when experiencing chronic stress, a small amount of stress can actually be beneficial. Stress plays a crucial role in our lives. Chronic stress can significantly impact your overall health, affecting your libido and your capacity to sustain erections. If you discover that you are experiencing chronic stress, it's important to explore ways to alleviate that stress and identify actions within your control that can enhance your quality of life. And number 9, practice kindness towards yourself. When I observe that men experience difficulties with their penis, they tend to be quite critical of themselves. They experience significant stress regarding their partner, their appearance and performance, leading to heightened anxiety surrounding the intimate act of being with someone they care about. And that just intensifies, correct? It seems that when I discuss issues related to intimacy, I often mention that individuals may encounter challenges in that area. Experiencing difficulty with an erection on one occasion is not uncommon. The next time you engage in sexual activity, that thought will be on your mind throughout the experience. That stress can significantly impact your ability to achieve an erection. As a result, achieving an erection may not be possible. The stress intensifies, creating a relentless cycle. Practice self-compassion. It is common for individuals to experience variations in penile function. There will be instances when it simply won't function as expected, and that's perfectly fine. Occasionally, it doesn't signify the end of your journey. It will return. It's important to be kind to yourself and avoid harsh self-criticism, as it can lead to a detrimental cycle of stress. Men often avoid discussing this topic. They keep their stress to themselves, which exacerbates the situation. And that leads us to point number 10, utilize it or forfeit it. Is there any validity to the well-known saying, use it or lose it? Indeed, somewhat. Sometimes individuals may cease activity due to the absence of erections, correct? Consequently, they are experiencing difficulties achieving erections with their partner. Many individuals tend to halt their sexual activity due to feelings of embarrassment, stress, or a lack of interest from their partner. However, the concern arises when individuals are not experiencing erections, particularly during the night, as this indicates a more significant issue. Typically, throughout the night, individuals experience 3 to 5 erections. When you experience those erections, it's your body's mechanism for safeguarding your penis, ensuring it receives adequate oxygenated blood flow. And when it ceases to provide them, you may begin to observe that perhaps your penis is becoming somewhat shorter. The tissue might have a different texture, possibly due to the formation of scar tissue. If you notice a lack of nighttime erections, it may indicate a potential reduction in penile size. Another point to consider is that a low sex drive can frequently be linked to stress. At times, this may be associated with hormonal factors and various other elements. However, if you begin to observe a decrease in your sexual desire or find yourself avoiding intimacy for an extended period, your body may start to adapt and signal that it no longer requires that aspect of your life. Your motivation will persist in diminishing as you haven't truly permitted yourself to experience that desire. While that may not pose an issue for certain individuals, it could become a concern if you're in a relationship and your partner desires intimacy. There are numerous advantages to engaging in sexual activity and fostering intimacy with a partner. Regardless of your age or occupation, it holds significant importance. It's essential to put in the necessary effort. Your partner should put in the necessary effort. Not everyone desires sexual activity constantly, yet the importance of intimacy cannot be overstated. If you haven't seen my video on how intimacy can potentially enhance your well-being, I highly recommend you take a look at it. And as always, it's important to prioritize your health because you deserve it.